Hey guys, we'll see how long that I can hang in there and do this diamond painting whip and chat before my dogs start pestering me to go out. I'm hoping I have a few minutes at least to do a little whip and chat. So we shall see. I've got this corner that I'm working on, and it is so sparkly. I just love it. But anyway, I am back and have time to myself, which the minute my grandson gets picked up, boy, I really miss him. Knowing that he's going to be gone for he's going to be gone for 5 or 6 days before I see him again, but he has to spend time with his dad and his dad's family, so that's part of the deal. But he's such a good boy. I'm very blessed to be close to my grandkids like I am. We all live together, so really a blessing. But anyway, so I'm just plugging away here. There's a little bit of color blocking, not a whole lot, but not a lot of confetti either. It's a really easy canvas. It's going quickly, and the colors are my color palette, which makes it even more fun. But I tried to eat a little bit tonight. I'm just not that hungry, and that's unusual for me. So I'm waiting a little bit longer to see if I don't have more of an appetite, and I have no idea what I'm going to eat when I do, but nothing really sounds good. You kind of are hungry, but yet nothing sounds good. Oh, I keep putting that one upside down. Come on, turn over. Turn over. There we go. But anyway, it's Thursday. It feels like Friday to me. And next week I have next week I have a dentist appointment on Wednesday, and then I have an eye appointment at the end of the month. I'm trying to get some of these appointments knocked out that I've been neglecting to do for so long. Although the dentist one I was neglecting, but then my crown broke. Half of it fell off the cheek side of my face. It cracked, I think, when I was eating popcorn the other night, and it just totally fell apart. So I have no choice but to get in to see the dentist, which when I called, I was hoping to get in like the next day, and she's on vacation. So I think that it'll be all right as long as I'm careful. Try not to chew on that side, which is hard, but anyway, there's not a lot going on around here. My daughter worked all day, and then they have an office party. I think someone's retiring, and so she went back to work. Back to the town that she works in, which is just outside of our town, to celebrate. So she'll be home probably in a couple hours. And my granddaughter went down to the pool with her dad, but I think they're already back, which they weren't gone very long. But a 3-year-old's attention span sometimes is not very long. So Dottie is wanting to go out, but she's going to have to wait a little bit. Toby's doing really good on the supplement that I started giving him. My hairdresser told me about it, and I found some dog chews that have that supplement. I can't pronounce it, but it's spelled something like L''THIANINE, and it's really calmed him down, more so than the drug that he was on. But I'll see, because this is just day 2. But so far, I'm pretty impressed. And he's eating good for right now. We'll see if that lasts. That's hard to say. Yeah, so anxious to see how he'll do on that. She gave me a bottle of the supplement to break the capsules. It's like a powder onto his food. But before I did that, I wanted to try the little dog chews that they have with that supplement in it. So we'll see. And I will report back in case any of you have dogs with high anxiety, or maybe even a dog that gets nervous when it's storming. And I've even read that it helps dogs that have separation anxiety. So with it being a natural supplement, that just is all the better for me. But I'm working on this canvas that I showed in my earlier video today, and it is so nice. Mainly because I think it's my color palette, but it also has a very good stick. So far, everywhere that I'm laying down the diamonds, no problem at all. And the symbols are very clear. Actually, I'm putting these in the wrong place because they're diamonds, and I thought they were circles. So I'm going to remove that little section. I didn't put too many down, but the diamonds are 8 or 623? 823, and these are 310s, so these are black naturally. So let me get these out of here. So does anyone have weekend plans? I know it's only Thursday, but I think my plans basically are going to focus around the Sunday gathering that I'll be doing this weekend with my diamond party, which I've got a lot to think about and plan. But since I've already had one, I kind of know how things are going to flow. I'll just be tweaking a few things that I would like to change, such as holding off on giving people either their toolkits or their canvases until I'm ready to start everybody at the same time, so that I only have to give the instructions once on how to get started and not have to go from table to table and, repeat myself over and over. And I am going to have a lot more people than what I had the first time. I think the latest now count is 13 confirmed, with 3 not confirmed but wanting to go. So that's 16 if they all show up. Not counting my hairdresser, which would be 17. And if she brings someone, that's close to max, because max capacity is 20. but it is going to be busier, and I do feel like I am going to have it under control. I plan to bring some of my finished diamond paintings so that I can show them samples of different ways to frame, such as dry mount, and the one that I got from Michael's that has the magnetic frame, and my framing on a canvas board with the Dollar Tree canvases. I don't think I'm going to bring the off canvases this week, or maybe I will, but I won't show it until the very end to see if anyone wants to do an off canvas for the following party. But I'll have to kind of play that by ear, I think, because if they're really into the canvases, I don't really want to draw their attention away from that. I just am thinking about how I was when I first started diamond painting, and I don't think I was really interested in an off canvas until I really got my feet wet with doing a few canvases, because that's the experience, the hands-on experience that you learn, and no reading about or hearing someone talk about is going to replace that actual hands-on experience. So I may put that off canvas on the shelf for a couple months before I bring that out and show people. Now, if they want to know what to do with their leftover drills, by all means, I'll let them know that I'll be doing a future party that will include some ideas that I think they would find, interesting and fun to do. I'm looking to see, so I have a spade, and it's like a light brown, and I have a clover, and it's like a teal blue, and it's an AB, so I'm thinking that these are clovers. My eyesight is getting so bad, and I don't think I have my magnifying glass anywhere close by. But because let me look and see where the spades are. They would be in the brown area. Those are hearts. I just don't want to put down the wrong color. Sometimes the color of your canvas will fool you because it's not always exactly the same color as your drills. So I don't want it. Okay, so I see, well, that's an upside down T. Where are my spades? Let me see what number that is to see how many are in that tray. 829, which is 29, 25, 26, 28, 29. There's a little bit. There's not a lot. But I don't see any. I see arrows, threes. There's more clovers, which are in the teal background. So I'm really thinking those are definitely going to be the AB teals. Oh, I don't see the spades anywhere. Okay. There may not be that many, but I can't. I see threes. I'm looking at all the tan areas, stars. Okay, I just don't know where that number is, that symbol, but I'm going to move on with the number 46, which is the spade, which is the AB. Wow, these are really pretty. Okay. All right. We got 3 there. And another set of 3. And another set of 3. Oh boy, these are just gorgeous. I love these teal ABs. Love, love, love. I want to do my latch hook rug tonight. It's just hard to do in the dark, and I hate turning the light on in the evening, late at night, because my dogs are sleeping, but I want so bad to work on that pillow. I'm gonna do it. Oh, I'm covering up the wrong thing again. I'm covering up the A's. It's supposed to be the clovers. I'll just slide these over. Why I get off track, I don't know. I did. I covered all the A's instead of the clovers. What is wrong with me? What about these? Okay. I didn't get off track totally, but embarrassingly quite a few. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy, crazy. So my grandson's been singing that song. He heard it for the first time, I think it was yesterday or the day before. I Can Only Imagine by Mercy Me. And that little boy listened to it a couple times and memorized the words. He even asked his piano instructor if he knew how to play that because he wanted to learn how to play it. And his instructor said that he would take song requests soon, but that they had their songs already pre-planned, and he said he liked that song. But anyway, boy, that kid sings. He loves to sing. And he loves the song. It's the Easter Hallelujah song, and there's 2 little kids, 2 little girls that sing it. And he loves to sing that song. Now I am looking for A, capital A. Here it is. It's another teal, but it's not an AB. But it is sparkly. I went to Walmart, was it yesterday? And looked in the diamond paintings to see if they had any new diamond dots. And they had a couple new ones since the last time I checked. Nothing that like totally grabbed me, like I had to have it. But they have some more diamond dots drills, and they have the ones I've got that are ABs, but they've got a pack of, I think it's like 10 bottles, and they're the larger bottles of just the regular colors, and they weren't too expensive. But diamond dots drills are really, really high quality. And I thought if they ever go on sale, I'm definitely going to buy some. Not that I don't have enough drills. As a matter of fact, this is my bottle of rounds, my jar of rounds. It's getting there. It's half full. And then my squares, because I do a lot of squares, this is a much bigger container, so it doesn't fill up as quickly. But these are my squares, and these are all Diamond Art Club squares. And then, so that's a square that I keep my squares in. And then this is a mason jar, it's round, that I keep my rounds in. And then for my special drills, and I think I've told people or shown them, I found this at Dollar Tree, this like diamond pattern. So I keep my special drills, the real sparkly crystals, and this one. So when I kit down, I don't separate the colors. I had been separating the colors for a long time, but it was rare that I ever needed to go in and find a color. And I thought, as infrequent as I need to go and find a color, it just takes too much time, you know? I just feel like, let me just search for it and get a color close to it. I'm good with that because kitting down doesn't need to be that difficult in my view. Ooh, now I'm going to use some electro drills. These are those sparkly gold ones. And there's quite a few. It's letter X on this chart, on this canvas. And if you look, I've got X that goes all the way up and around that, all the way up and around. And then I've got more X over here. And do I have any more? I don't see any at the moment, but I've got quite a few in the section that I'm working in. So this is going to be fun. I don't think I've worked with electro drills. It might be similar to what I bought from one of the companies that sold, maybe it was diamond dots, but these are not sticking to my glue dot. They're releasing really well, just like a normal drill. You know how some coatings could cause you to have difficulty laying them down because they're sticking to your glue or your wax or your putty. But these aren't at all. They're just going in so nice. And I have the clear putty right now in my pen. The one clear putty that I got from Diamond Art Club. Or maybe I might be wrong. Actually, I think it's a glue dot. I think I have the putty in my multi-spacer. Yeah, I have the clear putty in my multi-spacer. I have the glue dot in my single spacer. Placer. Ugh. My single placer. Oh boy, these are shiny, sparkly. Let me line them up. And then there's X. Let me try with the, so I tried it with the glue dot and it released great. Now the putty, yeah, it releases perfect. Oh yeah, I'm digging these electro drills. I was kind of dreading it, thinking I would be fighting with the canvas, but I'm not. And always be sure when you finish a section to make life easier. Here's a little tip. Take out your rolling pin, whether it's from your kitchen or whether you bought a diamond painting roller or like I have from a modeling clay. And before you go to the next section, make sure that they're all laying down flat against the canvas and stuck on there good. You don't hear any popping. And then take a look at everything. And if you see anything that's out of line, just get one of your straighteners, whatever one you have, and straighten that section. It's a whole lot easier than looking at your whole canvas and then deciding after you finish to go back and straighten. I mean, we've all been there. But if you do it section by section, you're just looking at one section that needs to be straightened. You're not having to be overwhelmed with your whole canvas. So I started doing that and I noticed such a difference in my diamond paintings because after a while, it just gets tiring to straighten, you know, a whole canvas. So I'm not done with this section, but I saw an area that could use a little bit of straightening, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. It looks good. And of course, when I finish this section, which is this little piece right here, I'll go back and I'll roll it. I'll make sure that everything's straight, because that's me. I kind of like to have everything straight, or as straight as I can get it. Not to say it's real straight. I'm not good at, you know, doing straight lines, but I try. And that's all you can ask of yourself. You know, you give it a shot, try your best, and nobody, honestly, people aren't really looking at how straight. They're basically just looking at your picture and loving it. I mean, oh, I went off the section. That's why it wouldn't stick. Ooh, these electro drills. I don't know if you can see. Let me move this out of the way. But they are super, super glittery. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I love it. Where else are there X's? Let me see. Okay, up here, there's some X's by his beak. And then we have X's all around him over here, all the way down. And some around these little areas of, and then some up here and some down here. So we have quite a bit. And then we have X's that go all around the little plant leaves. I think that's what these are. So there is going to be a lot of gold sparkle to this. I am very excited about this. I think I was excited about this painting the first time I saw it, which was just, was it yesterday or day before yesterday? And I told my grandson, you know, oh my gosh, Maddie, Grandma needs to buy this one. And we looked at a couple other ones, and I just kept looking at this one. I said, this is it. I'm buying this one. And then it was, I'm on Prime, you know, Prime membership. So it was like the next day, which was yesterday, it came in. And oh my gosh, I couldn't wait to share it with you guys. Okay, so I went off the section, so it's not going to stick. Where did it go? It dropped somewhere. Oh, here it is. It dropped in a red place, so I knew it didn't belong there. Okay. So anyway, we are at 28 minutes. Okay, I'll go a little bit longer, and then I will take my doggies out. Well, one of them, anyway. The other one likes the backyard. But, let's see what else I've got. All right. If I lose you, then that will be the end of the video. But I actually do need to take a little break for a minute. So I'm going to try to pause this and see if, in fact, I pause it and I don't end the video. So we'll see. Again, if it is the end of the video, I wish everyone a good weekend. I'll be back probably in a day, maybe 2 days at the most. But I want to tell everyone that I am praying for you all. If you have any intentions that need prayer, I'm there for you. And I appreciate you guys watching my video, and I will be seeing you soon, and maybe sooner if I just am able to pause this. Okay, so temporary goodbye, but I might be back. Oh, good. I think it worked. Okay, so let me turn my little light pad on. My dog actually needed to go out right away. She showed signs that she really needed to go, so I didn't want to postpone it too long. So we're all taken care of. Everybody is comfortable now. And we'll see how much longer we'll go without another interruption. But anyway, I'm back. Took my dog for a walk around the block, around the tennis courts, and she's chilling downstairs with the family. Once she comes up, I'll give her her little dental treat. After they eat, they get a little treat that has some kind of something in it that's supposed to help with tartar. And they love that treat, that dental. It's not a greenie, but it's more like a, I don't know what you would call it. I actually have one here. I get them from PetSmart. So the middle is like a toothpaste for them, for their plaque buildup, and the outside is real chewy, and it helps pull some of the tartar, I guess, off their teeth. But I'm telling you what, these dogs go crazy for them. And I give them one after breakfast and one after dinner. And like I said, I get them from PetSmart, and they're like $16.99 a bag, and the bag lasts about a month for both dogs. So it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. And if it helps clean the plaque off their teeth, because they both had dental work done this year, in the last 2 months, and that's very costly. And they both had to have teeth pulled and the cleaning, and it was close to $1,000 per dog. So yeah, I'm trying to be better about their dental hygiene, brushing their teeth a couple times a week and giving them those dental chews, and looking at their teeth every day. I look at them to see if any tartar is coming back. So, I know, Toby, you hear voices. You hear voices downstairs. Yeah. All right, so next we're going to do capital E. Capital letter E, number 22. I just put the stickers on these containers from the sticker sheet that DAC, Diamond Art Club, gave me. And I didn't stick them on with glue dots, but I kind of left like a little tab so that they'll pull off very easily without any residue. So I think that'll work just fine. You know, the multi-placing is like 2 or 3 diamonds at a time. It's not like serious multi-placing. We have this row that's kind of large. Well, it's underneath the plastic, so I don't have it. But it's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. It's got like 20 E's in a row. So that one would be a big multi-placer section. But all this in here seems to be 2 or 3 diamonds at a time. Down here we've got 5 or 6. In here we've got maybe 7 or 8 in different sections. 4 or 5 up in here. And then back to 2 in through there. So it's very manageable. I'm a 4-placer. I use my skinny 4-placer that I got from Diamond Art Club. I love it. It is thin, and it gets in between, it gets the line exactly the width. It's metal, and it's a screw-on tip for this screw-on pen, and I don't have any trouble with it loosening or anything like that. It screws on and it's really tight. So it works good for me. I'm very happy with it. Okay, so now that I'm at 35 minutes, I think that I am going to end this. So you guys have a great night, and I'll be back soon. Take care. Bye.